Hi guys, my name's Sophie and today I'm going to be doing a brand new tag. Yes, the time has come for Sophie to invent a tag. So it's nearly Halloween, and one of the things that I really love to do on Halloween and around that time is to watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. It's wondrous. It's beautiful. So go and watch that and then come back. So in honour of that, I have made a tag, a book tag in fact, about the characters from Rocky Horror Picture Show. So you kind of need to have seen the film to understand why things... Okay. So, the first character that I have picked is Brad. This is a character who follows the rules so much and does what's considered correct and right and proper so much that they actually end up getting into more trouble. And for this character, I have picked Percy Weasley from the Harry Potter books because, spoilers if you haven't read all of Harry Potter or seen the movies, Percy's a bit of a twat. Because he believes the Minister of Magic over his family and, like, everyone with any sense who says the Voldemort's back, and he's like, nah mate, the Minister of Magic says he's not, so... And that's no. Stupid Percy. Stupid Percy. So, the second character that I picked is Janet. And this is a character who goes through masses of character development and kind of discovers what it is that she wants, what they want from life. And for this, I have picked Isla from Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins. Because if you see my review of this, I really loved this book more than I loved the first one. In this book, Isla kind of goes from being this girl who doesn't really think that she is deserving of love to someone who can kind of accept that there are people who care about her, and did really important character development. So I picked Isla. The next question is Rocky, someone who is a kind of all-American wholesome boy, but doesn't really have much going on in the brains department. And for this, I have picked Heath from the House of Night series. This is mainly the first 3 books that this is from. I have read more than that, but things change the more you read the series. So, in this book, Heath is Zoe's human boyfriend, who is a little bit not fantastic in the brains department, but nice enough kid, and he's very wholesome, like he's very good, and he's strong, and he's the quarterback, and he's very blonde. He's very kind of what you picture as like the boy next door kind of look. But he doesn't really think anything through and doesn't think about what's going to happen if he does something. He's just like, I want this thing, so this thing. He doesn't really think about the repercussions of his actions or kind of like how other things affect stuff. Question 4 is Columbia. This is a character that is so sparkly that you can't not pay attention to them every time they're mentioned in the book. And for this, I have gone for Magnus Bane from all of the Shadowhunter books. He's been in all of them. He first appears in this one. Ignore the bookmarks. He's just so shiny. Like, sparkly, shiny, beautiful. You can't not love Magnus Bane. He's so shiny, so sparkly. So, question 5 is Dr. Scott. This is a kind of person in an authoritative figure who kind of turns out to have a little bit of a wild side or a little bit of a rebellious side. And for this, I've gone for Minerva McGonagall from the Harry Potter series. And yes, I know I've picked Harry Potter twice, but guys, McGonagall, she's wonderful. She's so cool. I love McGonagall, especially during the 5th book. Her interactions with Harry regarding Umbridge are some of the best conversations. And Maggie Smith did a fantastic job in the films. So, Minerva McGonagall. Next question is Eddie. This is a character that everyone kind of just forgets about. Like, he's in it, but no one really remembers. So, like, when you think about Rocky Horror, you don't really think about Eddie. So this is a character that's in the book, but no one really remembers that they're around. For this character, I have picked Amelia from Handle with Care by Jodie Pickle. This book, I love this book, brought me to tears, but Amelia is the sister of the main character Willow, and she just kind of gets forgotten. Not by the audience and the readers, I don't know why I said audience, but by her parents. Like, they just kind of get consumed by taking care of Willow, that Amelia kind of gets left out, and that has a really negative effect on her life for many reasons. You should all read this book. The next question is Frankenfurter. This is a character who desperately wants to go home. And for this, I have picked, at varying points in the series of A Song of Fire and Ice, Arya and or Sansa Stark, who both, they want to go home. They want to go home so bad. I'm not going to say any more. I've only read the first one. I've seen up to the end of season 4, but I haven't read past this one. So let's not do spoilers, because that's not nice. The next character is Magenta, who is someone who is kind of there and relevant and really kind of look at me, but she doesn't really do much. She's not hugely active in stuff that's going on. That I have picked Jessamine from the Infernal Devices series. She just doesn't really want to be a shadow hunter. Like, she doesn't care. She just wants the pretty dresses. She doesn't want the blades coming from her umbrellas. And the last one is Riffraff. This is a character who doesn't think that anybody likes him. And for this, I have gone for Kane from the Gone series by Michael Grant, because the relationship between Diana and Kane is very similar to the relationship between Riffraff and Magenta, except the bit about them being siblings. Like, I could have gone for like the inappropriate sibling relationship, but I can only think of like 2, and I didn't want to limit, so instead, character who doesn't think that anyone likes him. Kane really doesn't think that anybody likes him, and for the vast majority he would be correct. So yeah, that was a tag that I created. So now I've got to tag some people, because otherwise no one will do it. Okay, let's start big. Let's dream big, guys. I'm going big. So I'm gonna tag maureenkeavy, readbyzoe, Jessiethereader and Elizziebooks, but I'm also going to tag anyone who's watched this video. And yes, I know that's kind of a cop-out, but I've talked to several of you, my subscribers, and like I tag you specifically. Anyone who's ever commented on one of my videos, I tag you specifically. Anyone who has ever liked a video, I tag you specifically. If you can currently see my face now, I tag you specifically. So yeah, if you've got a vowel in your name, I tag you. So let's see how this works. And I will see you guys next time in another video. Bye!